Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and thank you for calling me to make my maiden speech in this uplifting debate to celebrate the success of the Olympics and Paralympics. And congratulations to the Honourable Member for Warrington South. I completely agree with her sentiment about children beneath the radar and will do everything I can to make sure that they are lifted and seen. One of my happiest family memories was a trip in 2012 to enjoy the spectacle and the spirit of the London Paralympics in the pool and on the track, a day that surely inspired my own children in their passion for and dedication to sport. Mid Dorset and North Pool can lay claim to Britain's first ever track and field Olympic gold medal. Medalist Charles Bennett, a train driver from Shapwick, otherwise known as the Shapwick Express, won the 1500 metres in 1900 and took 2 further medals, but he was largely forgotten until his family discovered his achievements more than 100 years later. My own journey to this place has been more of a marathon than a sprint, having taken 4 attempts to win my seat at Mid Dorset and North Pool, my home for 25 years. That journey also started in 2012, when Dame Annette Brooke, the then Lib Dem MP, invited me for tea and suggested I put myself forward to be a candidate. Madam Deputy Speaker, I explained that I was just a mum of 4 running a cafe and was completely unqualified for the job, having never been to university, and that people like me did not become MPs. She simply replied, "That's why you should stand." Without her faith in me, I would not be here, and I hope I can emulate her work, like her support for park homeowners, protecting Dorset heathlands and fighting for better education funding. And I hope to achieve just a fraction of the deep respect and admiration that our community still holds for her. Turning to my immediate predecessor, Michael Tomlinson, he was so proud of his legislative roles, first as a government whip, then as Solicitor General, and most recently as the Minister for Illegal Immigration. And I know he took these responsibilities very seriously, but not as seriously as his love for cricket, including a recent trip to the Netherlands where he captained the Lords and Commons parliamentary cricket team against their parliamentary team. My constituency of Mid Dorset and North Pool is made up of dozens of communities, all with their own special character. We are all linked through our landscape, particularly the Dorset heathlands, home to all 6 of the UK's native reptiles, ground nesting birds, and with the most lovely walks, including Upton Heath, known to my social media followers as my happy place. The work undertaken by Dorset Wildlife Trust, RSPB Arm, National Trust and others to restore our landscapes means that we are one of the only places in the UK to have reversed the decline in nature. Ecotourism is now supporting economic growth, preserving the way of life in our countrysides, our towns and villages. While the beaches are in neighbouring constituencies, our playgrounds are our rivers. But I should stress that's on the water, not in the water. The navigable river Froome is ideal for a Birds of Poole Harbour boat trip to catch sight of a white-tailed eagle or the deer on the foreshore, or for a sail up to the Anglo-Saxon walled town of Wareham with its Art Deco cinema and pretty pubs on the quay, while the smaller river Piddle is perfect for paddling. The River Stour runs down from the north to Wimborne Minster, home to river-based dreamboats, Camford School's rowing facility and Poole Harbour Canoe Club. And I will fight to clean up our rivers and achieve bathing water status at Eyebridge, where our teenagers already spend their summer days chilling out by the water, and where parents like us taught our kids to kayak. I want to support those amazing people working to use our natural environment to improve health and well-being through sport. People like Will Benaher, who founded inclusive paddleboarding after being paralysed himself and now helps disabled people enjoy the tranquility and freedom of the water. Off the water, Wimborne Minster is named after its 9th century church and is home to a chained library, a museum with a mummified cat in the walls, apparently for good luck, and an annual folk festival. The Drax and Kingston Lacey estates and villages that go out towards Holt Heath provide the chocolate box images you read about in Thomas Hardy's literature. And according to local legend, much of the content for his novels came from listening to the town's gossip when he lived in Wimborne. Returning to sport, England also saw footballing success and heartbreak this summer with the Euros. But in Mid Dorset, we were thrilled that Wimborne Town Football Club was promoted to the Southern League Premier South, and the neighbouring AFC Bournemouth opened their world-class training facility in my constituency in Bearwood, guaranteeing a pipeline of brilliant future Dorset footballers. Mind you, the pedigree is already up there, as 2 of the England under-23 ladies team came through Broadstone Middle School as classmates to my own children. And with Olympic trampolinists like Izzy Songhurst from Broadstone, champion go-karters, and winning sailors, among others, growing up in our constituency, I want to pay particular tribute to the volunteer coaches who make it possible for our children to have these opportunities, as well as charities like Dorset Community Foundation, who help our athletes compete at the highest level, or simply let children take part in what they love. Every child must be able to thrive, but our current education system stops that happening for so many young people. A curriculum that crushes creativity, a SEND system that condemns children to fail, and a grip so tight on Ofsted measures that children don't have the, so teachers don't have the space to truly share the joy of learning. And some of our children face an even greater battle. Children in care, young carers, children who suffer bereavement, and those with disabilities or life-limiting conditions. We need those children to thrive too. And thanks to charities like Become, My Time Young Carers, Mosaic, Diverse Abilities, and Julius House Children's Hospice, so many of them do. But with councils facing bankruptcy and unable to deliver much in the non-statutory services, and public donations down due to the cost of living, they need action from government to secure proper funding. As an MP, my voice is my power, and I will use it to fight for them and for all of those who strive to improve the lives of those who feel voiceless. I also want to send a message to people in my community who feel powerless, and to young people worried about the future. If you want something badly enough, keep trying. It is possible, whatever your background, your gender, your struggles. Like me, you might take the long route, but like my famous country mum walks, the long ones are the ones where you stumble across the most interesting places and create the lasting memories. Like many people, I have a bucket list. It has just 3 things on it: to run the London Marathon, to earn a degree, and to represent my community as a Member of Parliament. Well, Dad, I finally achieved one of them. And although he's not here in the chamber today, he's at home watching, I hope he's proud. Yeah. I still pinch myself about being in this place. Just a mum with 4 fabulous kids, Molly, Abby, Isaac and George, and a long-suffering husband, Paul. An incredible team of volunteers who keep believing in me, and a community who've put their trust in me to speak up for them. I want everyone living in Mid-Dorset and North Poole, from Shitterton to Happy Bottom, yes, they are real places, from Gaunt's Common to Camford Heath, to know they've got a champion in me, and to know that I'm committed to making the places that we all call home the best they can be. Thank you. Yeah.